Speight. I played.
Aww.
I swore I wouldn't cry. It's my first convention since my demise. I used to live out there, and I'm getting through it. It's a little weird. You know, the guys are still alive. They're gloating, which is not nice. What are you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, I was a trickster, and then I was Gabriel, kind of both. I was Tribriel, or Gigster, whatever it is. And it's always a throw me back up here in Vancouver, and I was excited to be in Vancouver. I was like, hey, this would be great. I'm in Vancouver. I worked here a couple times on Supernatural. I'll just text all my friends, and we'll all have, you know, we'll all bond and go out and hang out with each other on the one night I'm in town. Sure. I think my text is broken. Hold on. Misha? Everybody's working. So be it. That's fine, because I have never seen Jason Mans perform. And tonight, I'm going to continue that tradition of not seeing him perform. I'm going to go see Jason Mans perform a show. I figure, you know, when you're dead, there's only so many more of these conventions you can milk out of the system. You know? I gotta start like bonding with the guys and feel like I'm a part of the group. Hey, I think we have somebody either going for water or who else is going to ask me a question. Let's see. Is it a question about the water? No. All right. Hello and welcome.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
I'm good, actually. Thanks.
Good.
Me and my friends were wondering, why do you have one red button on your shirt?
That's a really good question. When I was manufacturing this shirt, I don't know. It's a conversation starter and mission accomplished. I don't know, but I do know this. I don't buy any of my own clothes because I'm an idiot, and I have a wife with taste, so she buys my clothes. So I'll call her later. I'll find out.
I'm Kate.
Okay, you're Kate? I'll find you, and I'll say, here's why. I don't know, but like I said, I think it might be either so I can help find my belly button or to start conversations at conventions. One of the two. And thank you. Where'd you come from, by the way?
I'm originally from Australia, but I live in Carver. It's on the main, on the little island.
Like I said,
Vancouver Island.
you think you're right. There you go. Woo! Got some islanders right there. Excellent. So how long did you live in Australia?
I was born there, and we've been living in Canada for 15 years now.
Did you ever go back?
Yeah, I went back 2 years ago to visit my sister, and that's kind of why I'm here, because she's like, giving you money for a birthday present. So.
What? Are you 16 as well?
No, I'm 22.
When's your birthday?
It's January, but this was a year ago when she gave me the money.
Your name's Kate?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, well, it's a nice belated birthday present. Thank you for coming. And when you go to Australia, here's my question. Does your accent kick back in? Are you like, there's nice smiking? Like, do you sound Australian?
Actually, when I go to Australia, apparently I sound Canadian. And when I'm here, apparently I sound Australian. But there's only really one word I can say that makes me sound Australian-ish.
Okay, lay it on us.
It's g'day, mate.
No, there is a new one. Yes, it's very Australian. Well done. I now believe you. Australian. Yes, young lady.
Hi, I was just wondering how much foreknowledge you had that your character was going to be both Trickster and Gabriel. When did you find out about the whole Gabriel thing?
Not long before you found out. I got the script, you know, because, you know, I've done two episodes before, but they've been spaced out by pretty good chunks. So they called and they said, hey, you want to do another episode? Great, this is awesome. They sent me the script. They booked me, say it was a month before the episode was going to shoot. And I got the script, and I'm reading it, and it's the fun trickster stuff that I've been doing before. I'm like, this is great, this is going to be fun. I get to, you know, 2/3 of the way through the script, and I said, hey, I am? Huh, interesting. I better do my homework. So it was a pretty big turn, you know, and suddenly, as opposed to being a one-off show where I'm just throwing pies and cakes around and being a goofball, I'm referencing all these deep themes throughout the show and talking about things that have happened and they've done and how dare you, and no idea what my guy is saying. So I called the producers and I said, you gotta help me out here. Give me something to work with here. So Jeremy Carver, it's an interesting story, who wrote the episode. Great writer, Jeremy Carver.
Now works for Tribriel.
Does it really? Well, there you go.
Yeah, recently.
That show-jumping son of a bitch. So I talked to Carver on the phone because the production put me in contact with him, and I said, ask him some questions about the episode, and he sent me 10 episodes to watch, sort of leading up to, some of which hadn't even aired at that point, that were leading up to the episode, so I could sort of get the backstory. And then we shot the episode, and then the episode aired, and I called, I'm splintering off into a new story here. So the episode aired.
We love that.
And I called, or sent Jeremy a text, and I said, great episode, because I really thought his writing in that was great. Great episode, really well done, and I thought it turned out really well. And he's texted back, well, kudos to you as well. And I said, well, so it's a giant text, love fest, blah, blah, blah. Then he texted me back, he said, by the way, do you live at the corner of blank and blank streets? And I go, yeah. And you realize, we shoot in Canada, they're in LA, I've never seen these people. I've never seen the writers. And he says, I thought so, because I walk my dog past your house every morning. So, Carver's seen me in my robe about 90 times. I have no idea who he is. And I finally met him because he said he described the dogs he walks. So it's like, at some point, I came out the back door, and here's a dude with those two dogs, and it's, months after the episode. I said, Jeremy Carver? He's like, that's great. Of course, I was wearing my robe at the time, as I want to do at that hour in the morning, and I said, nice to meet you. So there you go. It turns out we were actually neighbors the whole time. Didn't know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta tell you this. This was. I met a bunch of the other writers at when AJ and Travis's online show started. They had a release party for that, and so I went to the party, and there were some other writers there, Ben and Eric and Sarah. And I met a whole bunch of people whose names I'd only seen, but I hadn't met the people. And so I came home, and I hadn't communicated with Jeremy in a while, and I hadn't met him yet. He hadn't seen me in all my glory, in my robe yet. So I sent him a text, and I said, I've met Ben, Sarah, and Eric. You're next. He had no idea who sent that text. It was immediately panicked. He didn't know, who is this? Why are you texting me? Oh, God, no, sorry, dude, this is Richard Speight. All right, so. Go for an APB out of me, so. Oops.